Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're flying from Nairobi to London Heathrow on British Airways A350 in business class. Join us on our business class journey from Nairobi to London with British Airways, where I encountered a surprising contrast in service. An initial uncomfortable experience with one flight attendant threatened to overshadow the flight, but the exceptional care of the lead flight attendant turned it all around. In this review, I'll dive into the highs and lows from the nice hard product to the decent cuisine. Please like, share, and subscribe. When arriving at Nairobi Airport, all passengers are required to exit their vehicles and go through security, even though the cars and luggage aren't checked. I found this both interesting and a bit frustrating. You'll need to line up outside and go through security again, this time with your bags, before you can proceed to the check-in area. Here's the check-in area, and surprisingly, it's not air-conditioned. The check-in counters open 3 hours before the flight, but seating is limited, making it hard to find a place to sit. The check-in process itself can feel a bit chaotic. Boarding was also a bit chaotic. Everyone was directed to sit in the boarding area according to their boarding zones, but as you can see, no one really followed it. We ended up sitting towards the back. Boarding started right on time, and I have to give kudos to the ground staff. Despite the seating situation in the room, they managed to handle the boarding process in an orderly fashion. It wasn't long before we were on board, admiring the beautiful business class cabin. The business class offers a fully flat bed that extends to 6 feet 6 inches, providing excellent comfort for long flights. Now about the service. The flight attendant assigned to my section was an older white lady who seemed experienced, judging by how warmly she greeted and joked with other passengers. Everyone except me. As the only person of color in the section, I was disappointed that the only interaction she had with me was a curt drinks, without even making eye contact or acknowledging my thanks. Her demeanor made me apprehensive about the rest of the flight. The British Airways Club Suite features a stylish and spacious reverse herringbone layout, allowing direct aisle access from every seat. Each suite has a sliding door for added privacy, a fully flat bed, and ample storage compartments for personal items. You'll also find an extensive entertainment system with a large screen and improved resolution, making for a comfortable and enjoyable flying experience. Here's a look at the tray table, which is both wide and sturdy, offering plenty of space for meals and work. The seat also has several convenient storage areas around it, perfect for keeping personal items close by. Apologies for the low light. Pre-departure drinks were served, with my wife opting for orange juice, and I went with champagne. Unfortunately, the interaction with the flight attendant remained cold. She only said, "Drinks?" in a tone that felt almost annoyed, as if questioning why I was even there. It was a disheartening start to the flight, especially compared to her friendly demeanor with other passengers. The entertainment system was solid, with a wide variety of options to keep you entertained throughout the flight. Shortly after takeoff, something unexpected happened. The flight attendant in my section was reassigned to another part of the cabin, and the lead flight attendant took over. I'm not sure if this was standard procedure, or if they had noticed her unfriendly behavior towards me. It's rare to see flight attendants switched after initial introductions, which in my case didn't even happen. The lead FA, a polite and jovial young white man, was a relief. Now let's take a look at the menu, which offers a variety of options. I'll show you the various pages of the menu so you can get a closer look at all the selections for this flight. British Airways Business Class menu typically includes a selection of starters, mains, and desserts, with a choice between different cuisines. You'll also find decent drinks menu featuring champagne, wine, spirits, and non-alcoholic beverages. There's usually a breakfast or light snack option for the end of the flight. My wife selected the Fizzberry mocktail, which was light and refreshing. For her meal, she opted for the cream of button mushroom soup, which she found absolutely delicious, rich and full of flavor. The meal also included a side salad, which she didn't care for much, and the bread, which was just okay. I selected the cranberry blush cocktail, which was refreshing. For my starter, I went with the citrus marinated prawns, and they were well prepared, light, flavorful, and a great way to begin the meal. For her main course, my wife had the grilled salmon fillet, and she really enjoyed it. It was well cooked, flavorful, and made for a good dish overall. I chose the lamb shank, but it was just okay. Nothing too special in terms of flavor or texture. For dessert, I went with the sticky toffee pudding. It was decent, not exceptional, but a nice sweet finish to the meal. The bed is fully flat, measuring approximately 6 feet 6 inches long and about 21 inches wide. Although the mattress pad is basic and doesn't cover the entire seat, the setup still allows for a comfortable sleep experience. The bedding includes a decent comforter, enhancing overall coziness. Now let's talk about the lavatory. It felt more akin to what you'd find in economy class, lacking the premium products typically offered by other airlines like Qatar or Etihad. There were no special touches or luxurious amenities, making it a bit of a letdown compared to what you might expect in business class. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. A light meal was served about an hour before landing. I chose the slow-roasted chicken, cheddar cheese, and tomato panini, which turned out to be surprisingly good. It was accompanied by a croissant, yogurt, and cereal, making for a satisfying meal overall. Before we knew it, we arrived in London and navigated through the airport to Terminal 3 for our connection. Overall, it was a decent experience. I'm grateful the original flight attendant was moved. Otherwise, it would have significantly impacted the journey.